Hi, loves. Happy Three Things Thursday. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. Today, I feel inspired to share with you powerful questions and the process, and then how to apply it to turbocharge your business and, of course, your life. Because how you do one part of your life is how you do all parts of your life, right? And this really was inspired by in my own, of course, like when I'm going through something, I would love to share my learnings and what a value I receive to share that with you in hopes that you also receive value from it, and you also have your takeaways and implement it um, in a way that aligns with you. So recently, I don't know if you guys saw the post about my back being out on my personal account. I'm here on Facebook, but my back has been out like so bad that I couldn't even lift like 3 pounds of worth of books. Like I was lifting something off the table for my kids, and I'm like, oh my god! And I just tweaked my back. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Even more. So I've been seeing my chiro and all that, and I know it's emotional, right? Like physical symptoms in your body means it's got some emotional mind-body connection to it. So been doing that kind of work as well. But one of the things that I really noticed was that, oh my gosh, I have not given myself a self retreat day. So for me, what that looks like is literally blocking off a whole day. I haven't given myself this since I've moved here in Kelowna. It's been about 7 weeks, so it's time. Um, and and I like to have a whole day of just journaling and reflecting on um, myself, on my life, and the different areas of the life wheel, and as well as, particularly just what is it that I want for myself? What is it that, where am I heading towards? What is my big vision? And reminding myself, like, am I still on track, or has it shifted a little bit, right? And it's really good to um, have these days for yourself to come back and self-reflect. Huge part of success as a leader is absolutely self-reflection, right? It's really important you stay true to what you really want. And actually, that's the very first powerful question that you can ask yourself is, what is it that you really want? Like, really want. Okay, so I want you to write that down. Actually, I sent out an email this morning. Those of you who are on my community, you would have received, I can't count. I said 6 questions. There's actually 7 in there. Really powerful, juicy questions. If you're not on my email list, please, if you want, let me know and I can send those to you. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of them, but they're very powerful questions to support you to move forward. So I'm going to give you 2 of those questions. Okay, so what is it that you really want? And I want you to, like, not just type this out, but literally take your journal and sit with it and minimal 3 minutes. Right. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get past the surfacey stuff, and then you're going to go really deep, and some of you may go really emotional, which is totally okay. Let it flow, okay? But we really get clear about what you want for yourself, and it's so beautiful when we have that clarity, when we give ourselves permission to claim what we want. And sometimes we're not even clear that's what we want until we write it down and we really take the time to honor and listen to ourselves. Okay, juicy question number 2 to ask yourself. Hello, by the way, if you're here live, please type in hi. If you're on the replay, please let me know. I always love to see your energy coming through. Okay, and the second question is, why do you want this? Why? So you're now clear what you want, and then now it's going deeper and going, what is that drives you to want what you want? Right? That why is so deep. It's so deep. So again, take 3 minutes to just really journal. Why? Go deep, go deep, go deep. In my programs, when I ask my clients, why do you want this? I take them like 7 layers deep. Okay. And so it's like, so this, and then what? Or so what? Or why? Why? Right? You just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. And you'll know it when you feel it in your body. Again, you may get emotional. That's such a good sign. Not everybody does, but you'll feel it. You know when you've hit that why. And that's the fuel that drives your soul mission. Okay, that's a fuel that drives you into knowing why you want what you want. Okay, so once you're clear about that, the next step, okay, is to plan. So now that you have your big vision, you're clear about what you want, you're clear about what drives it. Okay, now you got to actually plan. How am I going to get there? Know the path, know the aligned path. So if you're like, well, I mean, most people, we can sort of like see it, but sometimes when we're in our own stuff, we don't know what we don't know. And it's so powerful to be held in space by a mentor, a coach, being part of a mastermind, however that looks, but a group of like-minded people who can feed those questions for you so that you can receive it and get clear about it, but also give you what you don't know. I just hired a new business coach. I'm very excited. She's literally living the business model of my next level version of myself. And I'm just like, where have you been? This is amazing. But I wouldn't have been right for her until now. So now it's been really cool to be part of, I literally just joined this week. So this program and just being part of this amazing community and listening to the questions that they have that also are questions that I have, and then listening to all the different experts angles and feedback, and then I get to take what resonates with me and I get to leave what doesn't, but also listening to the strategies and from my coach and listening to what's worked, what doesn't work, why, I'm like, yes, like I get so excited about learning. If I could be a student for life, yes, please sign me up, right? And so it's just so cool to have that clarity of a plan that's aligned to take me to the big dream vision. And so I invite you to get really clear, what is that plan, right? Where are you right now? Where do you want to be? And what the gaps from what's keeping you from moving forward? What needs to be happening to keep you moving forward? Okay, once you have clarity about that, now it's the implementation. Okay, so 3 things Thursday, let's make it 4, is to actually implement it. So the one thing, I just went for a lunch date walk with my husband, and we like to check in with each other, on different aspects of the life wheel. And so this time we checked on our health, both mental and emotional, but it really does come down to that, right? Like we went with physical health, but then it always comes down to like, hey, how's it been, emotionally? And so it's interesting because even sitting in masterminds and some of the summits I've been on, the one big thing that I notice is people are not making time. I mean, even myself included sometimes, right? To like look at your calendar and when are you going to block out time to implement your plan, right? So what that might look like is when are you, so I'll just be sharing with my husband, so he might not know. So I'm sure he does not mind. So he knows that he doesn't really sleep that well sometimes. And so he knows that, what really helps him is if he starts a meditation practice. He is like super inconsistent with meditation. And my sense is some part of him doesn't really buy into it, or it's not really his thing, like, can you guys relate? So his form of meditation is running and is more like mountain biking, like doing more active, and that's all fine and good. However, he's just noticing that he's still not sleeping, having the quality of sleep that he'd like. And then when he does meditate before bed, we've done Nidra yoga, which is like basically sleep meditation, and Tracy Montgomery like was leading those. He's slept really well and gets to sleep really quickly. So he knows it works, but yet he isn't making time for it. Okay. And so we all have our own version of that. You know, for myself, it's like, oh, I know I need to be making more videos for my marketing. I haven't actually looked at my calendar to see when I'm going to be doing that as I'm speaking on video right now. So, you know, it's really like looking at where are you going to set aside time. So then when you're looking at it, because relationship with time is a really, I mean, this could be a whole other video, right? So I won't go deep into it, but look at your schedule. What do you need to release? What can you delegate out so that you can create more space for yourself? Because your next level version of yourself is not overwhelmed. I bet it doesn't include that, right? It feels like flow. It feels like ease. It feels like, wow, like I am so organized. And I may be speaking for me. You know, I absolutely know that that is a muscle that I can absolutely grow, is my organization muscle. I can help my clients, you know, I could say, but like for myself, it's like sometimes I'm not the most organized person because I'm very spontaneous, and my strength turned up too loud becomes my weakness, right? And so it's like, okay, I've noticed I've improved as a person who can be more organized over the last little while. And since I'll say saying yes to this new coach, I've noticed how much more organized and how much more inspired I am and pulled into this energy of next level. That's the magic of being part of a coaching program. And so I'm like noticing that. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, where in your life, right? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to add to help you get to your big vision goal? All right. So in summary, ask yourself these two powerful questions. Again, if you would like the 5 other ones that I shared in email, let me know. Okay, just drop it in the comments, or you can PM me. But what do you really want? And why do you really want this? Okay, and then get clear about your path, your aligned path to your big vision, and then make it happen. Schedule it in, then take action. You guys got this. You know where I'm at. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your takeaways. I'd love to know how this exercise goes for you, whatever you feel called to share. And also, I have an ask. So you probably have heard by now, I've been nominated for the Impacts Award from Business from the Heart. And the last day to vote is tomorrow. I recently found out that you can vote more than once, which honestly, between you and I don't really think that's fair. But anyway, oh well. I know I already won based on the actual results in my life and those of my clients. So, you know, an award is great for bragging rights, but I already know I won in here. And so I'll drop the link here, and I'd love for you to take 10 seconds and vote for me under the Impacts Award. Thank you, my loves.